Okay, we're going to have a bit of fun now playing with more polyrhythmic groupings. We're going to look at fives in this lesson, played over 16th notes. So if we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a. And we're going to look at accenting groups of 5. So I'm going to play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in 16th notes and take a look at how that fits over the hi-hat, which is just going to play in 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So what you get is 5/4 polyrhythm. The hands are accenting the 4 and the hi-hat's playing the 5. And what happens is the first accent is on the 1 and then you're playing 5/16th notes. So rather than coming on beat 2, 1 E and a 2, it comes on the E of beat 2 because it's a 16th note extra. And then for beat 3 it's going to be on the and of 3 and the a of 4 and then nothing for 5 because for you've got 4 E and a, 5 E and a, and then you come back in on the 1. That's if you're playing in 5/4. So if you're playing something in 5/4, you can do groups of 5/16ths and come back in on a downbeat on a 1. If you're playing in 4/4, for the second bar, instead of accenting on the 1, you're going to be on the 2. So if you're counting it, you've got 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a. So you can see how when the group of 5 lands on a downbeat, like lands on one of your hi-hat clicks, first bar it's on the 1, second bar it's on the 2, third bar it's on the 3. So you've got to keep track of your bars of 4/4 with the hi-hat, so you can know when you're going to come back in. Let's have a look at some licks that we can play in this groove. So the first one I'm going to play is just right, left, left. I'll play it on the tom and the snare drum. 3, 4. So that's quite an easy pattern to recognise, and it allows you to go and focus on what the hi-hat's doing, so you can get a feel for how you can fit groups of 5 into the bar. So at this time I'm going to splash the hi-hat on the 1 and the 3. So we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to come back in after 2 bars. So I'm going to play groups of 5 and then whatever you need at the end to come back in on the 1 of the third bar. 1, 2, 3, 4. So once you've got that down, once you've got the feel for how your groups of 5 fit in, then you can use whatever sticking you like. One that I particularly like is right, left foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the first one I'm going to play on the 4 tom. I'm going to fill left, right, left on the snare. The foot's going to be on beat 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then what I like to do is subdivide the first 2 notes on the snare. I'm going to play those as ghosted doubles. So we're going to go right, left, left, right, right, left foot. So in the context of a groove, 1, 2, 3. When you've played a few of these, you'll just feel what those groups of 5 sound like. That accent pattern sounds like over 2 bars of 4/4 or 4 bars or whatever you're going to play. And then you can just mess around. You can play anything within that framework. So I'm just going to play a short example and just play whatever comes into my head. So let me just play a quick example where this time I'm just going to keep it within the context of a groove. So rather than go for crashes and toms, I'm going to stick with the hi-hat, kick and snare drum. I'm going to step the quarter note with the left foot. And I'm going to play various stick-ins between the hi-hat, snare drum, and the bass drum. I'm just going to put on random hi-hat notes, just see what it sounds like. And you'll get a weird groove. You end up playing 5/16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over 4/4. And yeah, it just sounds like, I don't know, you've lost it.